Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
So the next starting five. And for the Spurs, they've got Ballard. Biden is out there with Perkins. And it's Hood in at the two-guard spot. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Perkins for three. Rebound, Brooklyn. There's Baker. And he lays it right in.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
There's Lopez with the three. That shot missed. San Antonio's gone 1-2 from long range. First quarter.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Baseline try. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
The Nets have gone. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Brown outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
You know, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Now here's Hood. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Perkins for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Brown deciding where to go with it. Front past the arc. A second chance effort, and he's sinks the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Now a look at the stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Spurs trail by 7. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot, it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who's guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, Levine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. That's tipped. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's Brown missing. The Spurs have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Good, gets the bucket.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Baker for 3. Second shot opportunity. Brown wide open. He fires. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Brown's got 10.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now here's Lopez. Still scoreless.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Leiden on target from 13 feet. The Nets with the lead. Lopez outside. Here's Baker. Goodbye, Hood. Baker, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Perkins. He had 15 points last outing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 13.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Good. Gets the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Baker. Off target with his 3.
Boy, what a nightmare. Into the defense at this point.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A different look now for San Antonio. Brooks comes in for Perkins, and Murray subbed in for Ball. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Baker. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Good. Kicks to Murray. And it's Brooks in the corner. Outside Hood. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That puts them in the lead. Lightly's got 9.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
John. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Brooks, the pass to Hood. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Both free throws good from Hood.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Baker. Lopez with the ball. Here's Lane. Bang. Home the trifecta.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Lydon. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Lydon with a nice touch off the glass. 11 points in the game.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Lopez passes to Lane. No good from outside. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy plays, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues. And give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Both free throws good from Hood. 41 seconds left in the first. Here's Hayes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Nets trail by 4. And there's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
The quick hitter from three-point range off the inbound play. They ran that set perfectly.
Pass to Bowler from the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm.
He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
Oh. And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Nets lead by 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. San Antonio trailing here. Murray dishes to Wade. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nets shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA. And sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
It's to Diallo. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
An easy 2 points on the layup. 7 points in the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Diallo kicks to Murray. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And stolen by Diallo. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olney.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
So, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy, and we all are, for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you.
Oh, what a feed by Murray. He's got that pass-first mentality. You always want to play with guys that play that way.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Perkins is checked in for Brooks. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Spurs second.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
On defense, the Spurs. Here's Lane. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. No good from Perkins. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. They set the screen. Goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Lopez hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Perkins. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Baker, he's checked in for the Nets.
The lineup for the Nets. Number 31, DeJohn Baker.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Baller. There's Lopez with the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. It took some time, DB, but it's starting to come together, it seems, for Obi Toppin.
Kevin, the athleticism has always been there for Obi. I think the question was, how could he help his team beyond being a vertical threat at the rim? He now is in the perfect spot. He played with pace. He's starting to be able to put it on the deck. And now he's got to improve his defense.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard number.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Lopez. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing. Boy, what great body control you saw there. Laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Baller. That's good. Baller's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Releases. Quick shot there, and it's off target. San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Over to the left wing. A three. That's good. Number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Spurs making a change here. Hood's checked in. Nets trail by 3. Right wing. Here's Gillespie. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Gillespie's got his first 2 points of the night.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Hood kicks to Wade. Here's Baller. Offline from the high post.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And it's Brown missing. Spurs have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Baller. 16 points for him.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Brown. No good there off the double clutch. Spurs leading by 3. Wade outside. Three-pointer. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
There's Brown with the 3. That doesn't go either for Brown.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
All misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Knocks it loose. 1:53 left in the first half. No good from Wade.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
The shot's good from Hayes. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Titans checked in for the Spurs. And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Baller. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. But on the wing, shoots, and all on the rim that time before dropping in. Hood's got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio. Here's Brown. The rebound by Leiden. Leiden's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
There's Baker. Goodbye, Hood. Buries it from three-point range. Baker's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
From deep. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. There's Lopez with the 3. A rebound by the Spurs.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Difference between shot clock and game clock. That one goes in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of the game.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. There's Baker. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs out in front, up 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. The ball has been in DeMar DeRozan's hands. What makes him so effective initiating?
Well, he's got a great pace about him, and he understands the game, so we've tapped him to be the new point guard for now.
I'm sure he doesn't mind having the ball in his hands, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
The way the game is played now, it's tough for a big man to get the honors. But the bottom line is no one can match up with him. He's just too big and too skilled.
And you see that? He's using my move on the block of the Black Tornado.
What move is that? You going in circles?
Okay, stand up. I'll show you.
And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
You've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation. That allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Baller having a dominant impact in this game.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So it's Brooklyn now. Good out there with Baller. And there's Perkins. And it's Ryden in at the 4. So that's it. Greg Popovich starts the second half. Spurs leading by 3. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with him.
Outside Hood. To the middle. Here's Baller. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Baker, no good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for DeJounte Murray.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Both free throws good from Hood. Nets trail by 7. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And that one, good. Baker's got 7 points in the game. And so Hood will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania.
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Baker. Can't cash in from close range.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Good. Gets the bucket. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
A moment now to see the numbers for Baller. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Averaging 22 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Fires the 3. That's in there. Perkins with the assist. Perkins got 3 assists tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Baker. Brown outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Tries again. Good. Nice job down low. 6 points for him.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Now here's Hood. Defense right on him. Over Baker. Good. Gets the bucket. Hood's got 22.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And it's Brown missing. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Wyden. That one doesn't go. Oh, but he's still shooting 50%. 5 of 10. Lopez outside. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Lopez has got 10 points.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Perkins, the pass to Hood. It's tipped. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Nets have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Baller with the drive. Thank you. off the glass. Baller's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
There's the triple. Baker, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Bowler. 3-pointer. Hood can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Brown. He gets the bucket. Brown's got 20. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Perkins. And Brooklyn making a change here. San Antonio leading. For 3, Murray drills it from outside. Murray's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Oh, that's a nice looking 3 there from Murray. How about the high release on that one?
Spurs have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Baker. The rebound by Leiden.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Hood for 3. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Spurs leading by 9. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points, impressive. I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Here's Lopez, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Nets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. See, those numbers read pretty well.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
That free throw good from Lopez.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Lopez. A minute 42 left to play in the third. On the wing, Murray. Lopez covering. Good on the bucket.
This is a shot Murray has down. He is such a graceful touch there on the floater.
There's Brown with the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Brooklyn.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance is half 5 overall.
Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Hood. Rebound, Brooklyn. Brown with it. Now guarded by Hood. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Brown.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable, and guess what? He's in a groove.
Three-pointer, Wade. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Nets trail by 9. Here's Lane. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Hood against Brown. Hood, the pass to Ball. Back to Hood. Wade sets the pick for Hood. It's good from the top for the key. And now an 11-point Spurs lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
I guess even he has. It's one of those once in a while.
Diallo with it. Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. And you see it right there on display.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. He got Hayes, and it's Baker in at the small forward position.
Oh, yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Wade gets the bucket.
Oh, what a find from Murray. He's just a total team player.
Nets trail by 13. Out left to the wing. Baker in the corner. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wade's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Oh, nothing soft about that bucket. Murray going in with some momentum and converting through the foul.
Baker, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
No good from Perkins.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Spurs leading by 15. That's tip. In transition, here come the Nets. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll head out on the road and face the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And then on Saturday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Boston Celtics.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration. And you've got 2 points. Nets trail by 16. Pass to Baker. Yep. That one goes in there.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Wade. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
No good with the triple. Spurs leading by 16. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
The Spurs making a switch here. Leiden's checked in. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
He hits the second from the line. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. They're going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Baker, he trained the quick shot. Baker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Gillespie.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Davis surveying the floor. At 3 off the mark.
Perkins. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Nets trail by 17. Here's Baker. Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Hood kicks to Diallo. Back to Hood. To the paint. Here's Baller. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And it's Gillespie missing. Spurs leading by 19 points. Pass to Leighton. A 3. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. Here's Gillespie. Nailed from three-point land. Gillespie's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Nets. Here's Hood, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hood. Both free throws good from Hood. And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn. And stolen by Diallo. Pass to White. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Coming out on the floor for your Spurs, number 2.
Hood for 3. That's in there. With the assist. Hood's got 17 points here in the second half. Lopez inside. Sinks that one from the post.
And he's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
Outside Hood. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Here's Baker. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Fires the 3. The rebound by Light. Lighton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The Nets have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Brown. San Antonio with the rebound. Hood. Drives in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Offensive rebound. Danny back for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Fires, high post, and he nails the jump. Hood's got 40 points.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard. That's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Here's the 3. The shot comes out. The Nets shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. That one drops for him. Brown's got 27 points.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Hood can't get it to go. The Nets shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Spurs.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they win their first game against this. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Down low. The layup missed. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Baller. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's Lopez with the 3. The shot, no good. And the Spurs with possession. Pass to Perkins. Fires from deep. They get it again.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Here's Baker. Over Hood. Baker with the bucket. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back.
Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.